we go. Alright, we are set up. We have CSI. And we have perfect weather. Let's see. Maybe it's not so perfect. Here we go. It is a little crappy outside. Sounded well. Alright, you guys, you ready, you willing? Let me take a look at the board. Got a lot going on. Alright, you guys ready for action? Let's do some squats. Alright, here we go. Let's get right into this. Oh, that's it. Sitting back, come on. Legs should be feeling good. Day 2. For some of you. 3. And 2. And 1. All right, let's get in some butt kicking. Here's some noise back there. That's it. You want to do a little jog with this one? It's always an option. I feel like we need some music in the background, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reach on down. Here we go, a little toe touching. Hold that bottom position. And then we're going to go forward and reverse lunge on the same leg. Alright, so forward lunge and then reverse lunge. Let's do this. Forward and reverse. Forward and reverse. That's it. So we do have a circuit where we're going to do 3 times a strength circuit here. And for my A-teamers, it means up and down. I don't like that. Maybe I'll change things. Here we go. All right, let's go to the other leg. I'm not feeling it. Here we go. But we're going to do it anyway. For my nimble crowd tomorrow morning, I'll have to change it. That's it. Alright, the balance is a little off, like usual. That's it. Big step back. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, lift to the side for those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch to the other side. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, first circuit. We're going to do a row with a straight tricep. So you're going to do a row, all right, 1 row, and then 1 straight back. All right, you can handle a lot of weight with that straight back, so don't come up too light on this one. All right, one row, one straight back try. Here we go. All right, we're off. Let's do this. Row, straight, row, and straight. So you have your back in your tricep. That's it. Pull. All right, all the way back down in front, and then straight back. Pull. And straight. That's it. We have got this going. Yes. All right, easy enough. All right, let's go to the other side. One and done. And row. And straight back. Let's go. Pulling. Let's have a great workout today. Let's get some good news for once. Is there any good news out there? Anything? That's it. All right. Running away. Oh, I messed that one up. I messed it up. Oh, straight back. All right, we're going to go Arnold press. Arnold press for your shoulders. So you're going to hold those weights up. And then you're going to turn out and press. Turn them back. Yeah. Very dark outside. Feels like I'm in the dark here. There we go. It does. This one you can't use a ton of weight, obviously. So I say anything from 8 to 15, right? That would be fitting. Then we'll go goblet squat. So if you want to use your kettlebell, you can do that. All right, so goblet with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, holding that weight up. All right, right against your body. And then that's where you get that deep squat. All the way down. Right back up. Here we go. Goblet squat. Goblet squat. That's it. Perfect. That's it. Sit back on those heels. Sitting all the way back. Where's Melissa? Melissa's so busy. Melissa, what have you been up to? I know what you're doing. I know what's up with Melissa. The new edition. There we go. Very cute, Melissa. All right. We're going to go split with a front raise. All right, so you're going to grab a dumbbell you can do a front raise with. You're going to split your stance. All right, you're going to come down, drop, come up, front raise. All right, so you're dropping down to the blue pad. Come up, front raise. All is good. Come on, drop, come up, front raise. Let's go. All is good. All is fantastic. All right, let's switch. Another one and done. Other side. Dropping down. Come up. Front raise. And you're trying to get that deep split squat. There we go. It really is a split lunge, but they call it a split squat. Because they're telling you you're doing a one-legged squat, which is, I don't agree with it. So I just say we're doing a split. We're doing the splits. All the way down. All the way up. Come on. Yes, indeed. All right, from there we're going to go side lunge to the left with a jump. So you're going to lunge side to the left, come back, and then jump. All right, if you're not jumping, you're just up on your toes. Here we go. To the left. Lunge. Jump. All the way down. Lunge. Jump. Get that heart rate up. Let's go. Here is your interval. Side. Jump. Come on. So I have a couple repeats here. Should say 3. And it does. All right, so a couple repeats starting with the Arnold press. All right, do I get them all? Did we do the split twice? Did we do the row twice? All right, so Arnold, we'll do the Arnold again. So up, turn and press. Let's go. I think I changed this to 11. That's why it's off. It is a little off. You got it, come on. Yes. Let's push through here. All right, let's go to the goblet. Little old goblet, come on. Hold that weight up. Nice Nice wide stance. And squat. Sitting back. Trying to get those elbows to the legs, but it's not happening for me today. Way down. See, if you had your weight vest, you wouldn't even need a weight. Who's wearing their weight vest? Mo, you have your weight vest on? I gotta find mine. But I don't need the extra weight right now. Then my joints would really be barking. All right, let's side lunge to the right side. All right, to the right side. So you're stepping over and you're coming back and you're jumping or you're calf raising. Get that full range, side lunge and jump. Side lunge and jump. Come on. Yes. All the way. Come on. You got it. Come on. Everybody, you got this. Come on. Up. All right, there is one down. Get some water. Get some water. All right. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right, I'm going to do a little stack. We're going to do a little stack. We're going to go RDL and squat. RDL and squat. All right? So, what you're going to do is you're going to do one squat, and then we're going to stack the RDL. Just mean you increase a rep just on the RDL. All right? All right, so let me look at the clock because this is more than 1 minute. All right, so what you're going to do is one squat, and then you're going to go start out with one RDL. All right, and then we'll do 2 and 3, go up the ladder, and then we'll go down the ladder. All right, you ready for some action? All right, here we go. I'm ready to hit the timer. Don't need to. I'm looking at the clock. All right, here we go. Start 1 and 1. Here we go. Squat. RDL. Then one squat, 2 RDL. Hopefully we're kind of doing them the same time, the same speed. Always do a one squat. Because we got to go slow on the RDLs. That's it. You got it. Should maybe be 5, right? 5 RDLs now. All right, everybody get the 6 RDLs. All right, everybody did their 6. All right, now we're going to go down the ladder. So we're going to do starting with 5 RDLs. All right, so 1 squat, 5 RDLs. Here we go. 1 squat. I'm trying to do it right at the correct speed here. And then go down to 4. 1 squat. Hopefully we're together. Should be closing in on 3 here. And then finish with 1 and 1. Yes. All right, little leg ladder, the leg ladder. All right, next circuit. Again, we'll do this one 3 times. We change the times. So we get a long set to start, starting out with 60 seconds. 6 moves. Have some floor work. All right. We do have some floor work, so when we get there, all right, we're going to have renegade row, and we're going to have a tricep marching bridge. So we're up, down. All right, starting with reverse lunges. All right, we have some good rest in between, 20 seconds, so I can show you the exercise. All right, just reverse lunges. All right, here we go. Round number 1, 60 seconds. Reverse lunges, here we go. Holding those weights, stepping back, alternating the legs. There we go. This is just a time drop circuit here. So again, we're all over. I had a contest. You guys didn't give me any entries to name our random circuit, just all over the place circuit. Someone said they wanted to be called Madness. There we go. I kind of like it. There we go. That's all over. I can really feel the glutes today. All right, we're going to do a squat rotational press. So you hold up 2 dumbbells. They might be a little lighter because you're rotating. All right, so it's squat. And again, your hip, your foot moves, press, rotate. All right, and then you alternate that rotation. So hold those weights up. And you have your squat. And you have your rotate. There we go. Again, you're turning, you're up on your toes on that side. Squat, rotate. Rotate. come on. All right, we're going to do an ISO hold on a bicep. All right, so let me see. I'll do this one. So what you do, you hold up one, and then we're going to go halfway time-wise. So we're just going to curl on the other side, and I'll tell you when to switch halfway. All right, so you're just curling, holding the other one up. So halfway, first round will be 30 seconds each side. So it's a nice hold. Here we go. That's it. You got it. Come on. And switch. And then we'll hit the deck. We're going to have renegade rows, and then you're going to have triceps. So you'll probably need 2 sets of dumbbells. Wait, come on. All right, so let's head on down for renegade row. An A-team exercise. If you do it in push-up position. All right, push-up position, your feet are wide, and you're going to row. Alternate your row. All right, push-up position. This works with dumbbells that don't roll around. There we go. You know what I'm saying? You guys will have to let me know if it's impossible for you to do renegade rows because of the dumbbells roll. See, I can't do it with these dumbbells. I'll be face planting. So let me know. We gotta come up with a different plan. There we go. And which would be one side at a time. Or you put it next to your hand. Right? But these are good for your hands, the handles. There we go. All right, so let's get into tricep position. All right, like I said, we're combining a marching bridge. All right, so you're up in bridge. All right, dumbbells are up. And then you're going to lift the leg up as the dumbbells come down. All right, so lift, march, bridge. Take it slow. Alternate the legs. Lift. If this bothers your lower back in any way, then you're just going to do a regular bridge. All right, together. You got it? The old-fashioned way. But if you're strong enough, if you're a true A-teamer, you tighten up the glutes to support that lower back. Because you got to tighten up the glutes. You're just not moving. You got to tighten up to support your lower back. Everybody understand? I'm getting no feedback. I'll ask Mo. She'll tell me. There we go. Mo, put this on your list. All right, we're going to come up for narrow wides, right? Number 6. All right, get a little power move in here. All right, so you're jumping down narrow, you're jumping down wide. Or you are squatting wide, you are squatting narrow. You are squatting wide, you are squatting narrow. Or you're jumping down. Come on. Let's go through this. Yes. Yeah, push it all the way through round number 1. That's it. Good work. There we go. It's a long time for narrow wides, I know. Alright, first round is the toughest because of the time. Alright, grab some water. Alright, so now we drop down to 40 seconds. Easy, right? So now it's a 40-20. Actually, it's 40-18. Alright, you ready for those 6? You know the moves? Starting with that reverse lunge. Starting with that reverse lunge. Alright, sound good? Alright, here we go. For less time, so we're going to go heavier if you can. Alright, here we go. Reverse lunges for 40 seconds alternating. Let's do this. Let's go. Reverse. Come on. This is a fairly big circuit here. Yes, it is. Alright, here we go with that squat rotational press. Holding those dumbbells up. And squat and rotate that press. Let's go. Squat. Rotate. And this is great for the core and your shoulders and your legs. That's it. Come on. Quicker set, like I said, less 20 seconds. Alright, here we go with that bicep. ISO hold. Got it? Alright, so 1 is up. So now it's only, 20 seconds aside. Here we go. Hold it right up. And switch. That's it. Feels good. Time under tension. Right here. Alright, here we go with our renegade. So 2 to the floor. 2 to the floor. Renegade. There we go. Some of you using 25 pounds. That's impressive. Alright, push up position. Here we go. I should say the modification is you're on your knees. There we go. We are cruising. right, let's go to those triceps with that marching bridge, or just a bridge. So again, start up with those dumbbells, you're in bridge, and then lift. And bring those dumbbells down, lift, tighten up the glutes, lift. Lift. You got it? Keep it going. Up. It's all in the tightening of the glutes. And then you work the hamstring, the calves, the lower back. Oh, good. Come on. All right, let's do our little narrow wides, number 6. Not bad today. I'm not as dizzy as the last couple days. There we go. See, I get cocky. I'm like, I don't have to go to get an adjustment. All right, here we go. Jumping down, or squatting, and then squatting. All right, let's go. I'm glad we get to share. Everybody gets to share. Isn't that nice? Except when the trolls get on, but they don't last long. They're just there to troll. There we go. They're probably wearing red hats. Mad at Jimmy Kimmel. He's back, baby. Take that. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's grab a sip. I will, yes, and then I'll change the time. Now it's only 30 seconds, so it becomes a lightning round. You guys ready for a lightning round? All right, let me fix this then. If you want to call 15 seconds in between a lightning round, but it is. 1, 2, 3. We're going to be perfect timing. We're going to be all in. All right. So back to number 1. Reverse lunges, lightning round. All right. So now it becomes metabolic. All right. So we only changed the curl to make it more metabolic. All right, here we go. Reverse lunges. Let's do it. Let's go. All right, all the way back. Come on, only 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds. All right, and then the last one is a straight on squat and press. There's no rotation. It becomes a thruster. Let's go. All right, so grab your dumbbells. Now it's a straight on. There's no rotating. You're squatting. Dumbbells are moving. And press, all right? Squat. Press. Let's go. Lightning round. It was really appreciated by our little crew, the band, the young band, and then Melissa and Christina and Chris. They love the lightning round. Up, and we're going to go forward lunge with a curl. All right, so you're going forward, come back, and then curl. All right, so quick lunge and curl. Let's go. And curl. Then we'll hit the deck. We're almost there. Boy, this workout kind of snuck up on us. You know, it really did. That's it. Come on. All right, here we go down to the Renegades. We got down to the Renegades, and we might be spot on with the time. I had Ida ready. All right, Renegade, row. I was ready. Melissa, you can't mess with my board. There we go. You know what I'm talking about, Melissa. And Renegade. Yes. All right, let's go to those tricep marching bridge. Last two. Gonna be right on time here. All right, let's go. Let's make it happen. Come on. It feels like grease lightning here. All right, let's get up for those narrow wides to finish. Come on. We're going to beat the clock here. It should say 1. All right, we're good. Let's go. Quick now, really fast. Come on. Finish. Let's finish right on. Look at this. Wow, we're right spot on today. There we go. Don't need the Ida. Ida's just sitting there all by itself. Down. Right to that beat. Come on. Right to the beat. Yes. There it is. There it is. Day 2. Day 2 workouts. Hope I got it right. All right. Wonderful job, everybody. We made it. There's that sound. You see, we're spot on. We are spot on. All right. Thank you, folks. And happy fall, everybody. All right. I didn't mention it the other day. It is fall. Whew. Where did the summer go? All right. Thank you, guys. I'll be back. Little Hit Plus action on Friday. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Great couple days. All right. Take care.